5 o'clock. Here's a question. Could COVID cases soon be on the decline? Wouldn't that be some good news? Public health officials in New York think they've reached their peak, which could mean we're not too far behind here. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino asked the experts. He is joining us live right now from Hartford Hospital with more details on what he found out and what they're saying tonight. Mike?
Yes, Mark, we've traditionally followed New York very closely on these COVID trends, and doctors are hopeful that that will continue to be the case. This time, I also had a chance to ask those doctors what would happen next if cases do go down.
Just like we tend to lag the UK by a few months, we also lag New York by 1 to 2 weeks as well.
Some places hit hard by Omicron have seen COVID cases peak. Public health officials in New York think that they're hitting their peak right now. Does that mean anything for COVID cases in Connecticut?
A pretty good guess is that in a couple of weeks, we should see a clear downward trend.
Doctors aren't basing their prediction entirely on what's going on worldwide. They say Connecticut's data shows that cases could be slowing down over the next week. But then what happens?
A virus that is so transmissible as Omicron has proven to be, they will very quickly saturate the population.
Doctors say we'll have a strong level of immunity thanks to a combination of vaccinations, boosters, and infections. That would mean a quick decline in cases. Hospitalizations would then drop a week or two later. Doctors say boosters have especially helped people stay out of the hospital.
Those individuals who have boosters have generally a very good outcome, even if they get admitted to the hospital.
Doctors say if that forecast holds true, things could be much better in Connecticut by March. But then what do they expect?
I would anticipate next respiratory virus season, November, December of this year, and through to March, that the novel coronavirus may join all the other respiratory viruses that we see every season.
Some doctors warn that we'll likely need to remain vigilant, though, including watching for new COVID strains.
If another strain like Omicron can escape the immunity that's been developed, that's always the danger.
And just back to the point about the role that boosters are playing, officials at Hartford Healthcare say they continue to see about 500 patients with COVID, including 45 who are currently on ventilators. But they say of those patients who are intubated, none of them have gotten their booster recently. They say that shows that boosters continue to reduce the risk of severe cases. Live from Hartford, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.